What's that called?
What's that?
What is that?
It's a child who was murdered by abortion.
It's a fetus?
Well, it's a child. I mean, fetus is child in little one in Latin. That explains why we're out here with why we show these awful images, if you would like to know. Because I know a lot of people wonder why. I'd be wondering, years ago, why are you out here with those awful signs?
Yeah.
And if they give me the time to explain it, rather than to hate my guts, I tell them because we live in the midst of an American Holocaust.
Why do you have a body cam on?
For protection in case something happens. Especially out here in Lollapalooza, if something happens and I need documentation of what happened, is someone just for safety, protection, and just to document what everything happens. It's not to violate anyone's privacy, although you can publicly video cam people, but.
Do you have any children?
Not yet. I don't have a family. I'm not married. But if I ever get married, if you're asking about if I adopted children, I don't know if you are. If you were asking about that.
Yeah, would you?
Oh, I would love to adopt children if I ever get married, but I can't right now because it wouldn't be appropriate because there'd be no wife in the picture.
Oh.
But I actually would like to adopt children one day if the Lord gives me a wife, because
if you couldn't have one, would you adopt?
I'd be very open to it, and I hope my wife will be open to it as well, because I do love the idea of adoption. Like, even because I go to the abortion mills a lot, I would offer to them. I can't do it now, of course, but I'd offer to them. My wife and I, and she'd be out there with me, I trust, we will adopt your child if you come and talk to us. We will support you financially. We will adopt your child. No strings attached.
What's with the pictures? Why would you do this?
Why we show them?
Yeah, why?
Because here in this culture and here in the Chicago area, they're doing this to children every day, and no one talks about it almost. And like, I tell people this because I'm a pretty honest, blunt guy. I tell people, I didn't know about this till I was 22, this abortion.
What about fetal alcohol? So you go to the hospitals and take pictures of
what?
Of women who can't conceive children because they have issues. There's a lot of birth defects you can stop before that.
Well, and we have with technology. We've diagnosed what happens, like if something's wrong with the child.
Yeah.
A lot of times that leads to the child being murdered because parents, they don't want to raise an imperfect child, although none of us are perfect. But the reason for this is because we know that there's a Holocaust, and just like in Nazi Germany, a Holocaust is when there's a mass murder of people. And
you like Hitler a little bit, though, don't you?
Why do you mean? What do you mean? He
chose a good race, and we all followed him.
Well, he decided to murder Jews and play God with Jewish life. Not just Jews, but he was a mass murderer.
I'm a Trump fan too, and
I didn't say I was a Trump fan.
We picked one.
I didn't say I was a Trump fan.
But you are.
What's that?
But you are.
What?
We all are.
No, I'm not.
Trump fan?
I supported him in his presidency, but I'm not going to say I'm a fan of his. I don't hate him. I don't love him.
The second Holocaust is coming.
Well, we have a Holocaust right here in our midst that no one talks about. There are many Holocausts, but here in America, this is our Holocaust, and no one talks about it. Again, I didn't know about it until I was 22 because no one talked about it.
What's on the wristband?
Just killing it.
Oh, would you like one too, ma'am?